You know, I've been watching ESPN all day. They told me they ain't going, so I don't know why you'd think they go, and I ain't even listening to y'all. I ain't even going to subscribe. I ain't going to like. I ain't going to listen.
Well, it was UCLA and USC that decided that they wanted to come over. They asked us. It wasn't us asking them. We didn't poach them.
If someone sleeps with someone's wife, but it was the wife that reached out first. I mean, it takes two to tango, people.
Welcome back to Nobody's Safe from the Road. I'm on the road today. This is Jason Watkins, your host, back with the frenemy, Mr. Bryce Pinson. And, you know, it's kind of a crazy weekend, Bryce. Every time you think you've got this thing pegged on what's going to happen with this college football realignment, it just kind of and who's to say what's really going to happen? Because I think that there's a lot of misinformation and bullshit out there that's kind of going because of the fact that you don't want to show your hand to anybody. But one day it's one thing and one day it's another. Will stand behind. Okay. Anyway, let's just talk. Everybody, this is Bryce Pinson, the frenemy, back again with the show. We're going to be talking today about college football realignment. What the hell else?
You know what?
Talk about?
I just want to go out there real quick. First off, like, comment, subscribe. We need that. But the comment that I need, here's what I need to know. I'm struggling. So one thing about me when it comes to college football is I probably have a favorite team in each conference. And so I'm sitting here. Okay. I'm really trying to be a Longhorns fan just because I want to talk so much trash to Jason. But I love Texas A&M. I mean, I like Nebraska. I like Arizona.
Well, and if you really do love Texas A&M, you'll hate what I'm about to tell you.
Well, no. Leave me alone.
So I'm going to go ahead and just tell you about it.
Leave me alone. Let me talk.
I'm going to tell you.
In the comment section, please tell me, should I be a Longhorns fan or should I be an Aggies fan? I'll let y'all pick. And if y'all want me to be a Longhorns fan, I'm going to kill this fool all year long. Just let
you're not.
I will study them. I will dissect them. I will call the coach and tell them what you know.
Well, the good news for me would be that the coach is Sark and he sucks. He's had 3 premier programs and he's a just over 500 coach.
That's why he needs me, Jason.
And last year he went 5-7. Lost to Kansas.
He ain't talked to me yet. Let me help him recruit a little bit. We'll talk about some guys that he needs to get that
he's listening to you. He's going to listen to you.
We're about to talk about that more, too. Everyone's about to listen. Screw ESPN. All right, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
All right, so here's the deal. Today, actually, it was big. But first, I want to say this. So we caught a lot of heat the other day, right? We caught a lot of heat on the whole Notre Dame.
I love heat.
And I'm going to tell you something. You Big Ten fans, relax a little bit there. Calm your nerves, okay? First and foremost, and you Notre Dame fans too. What are we talking about? First of all, an endowment, I understand they get a $20 billion endowment. That is not meant for college football. Do you not know that? It's not for college football. It is not. Okay, so number 2, it doesn't matter. Their money that they're getting, they may not go right now. I'm telling you, they're going. What we did was not a clickbait thing. Do not say that about us because that's not what we do. We talk to people and we have sources. And just because it doesn't happen tomorrow doesn't mean it isn't going to happen.
Dude.
Did you think that USC and UCLA were going a day before even?
Jason, I love this guy. Know? Jason, I love this guy. You know, I've been watching ESPN all day. They told me they ain't going, so I don't know why you'd think they go, and I ain't even listening to y'all. I ain't even going to subscribe. I ain't going to like. I ain't going to listen because they ain't going.
The one that went in my head about is,
well, it was UCLA and USC that decided that they wanted to come over. They asked us. It wasn't us asking them. We didn't poach them.
You didn't poach.
You guys are misleading.
Listen.
What does that mean?
Hey, if someone sleeps with someone's wife, but it was the wife that reached out first, I mean, it takes 2 to tango, people. Let me just tell you.
It does. Listen, and the Big Ten, not only did they have this alliance a year ago after the Oklahoma, Texas moved to the SEC, they formed this alliance with tell me what this looks like. They formed this handshake alliance talking about they're not going to poach each other's teams, right?
Yeah.
And they're all buddy for a year, and then freaking well, but it was SC and UCLA that came at them. It wasn't the other way around.
Tell you a thing or two.
Yeah, I mean, listen, do you really care if your wife messes around like Bryce just said? If your wife messes around, do you care who approached who?
Well, it wasn't his fault. It must have been my wife's fault. You know, like what the heck are we talking about?
In the end, the bottom line is not only did that alliance that they made, you know, with not just the Pac-12,
I made
but the
alliance
ACC,
with my best buddy that he wouldn't sleep with my wife.
Alliance, bro, that alliance from the Pac-10, Pac-12, Pac-10, whatever, and the Big Ten goes back about 150 years. They just destroyed the Rose Bowl. It's over.
Yeah. No,
because
it's
the Pac-12 is gone. It's gone. So, okay. So now, if Notre Dame, and look, and there was some strong arguments that I heard yesterday on a couple of different shows. There's that reporter that he covers Notre Dame stuff. He went to Notre Dame. He's kind of a tool, but he kind of is. But he made some strong points into why they don't have to go, quote unquote.
Well, they don't have to go, but that's not.
They do have to go, though. Here's the thing, though.
They're going to go.
Folks, do you guys not realize that NBC just jumped into the bidding for the freaking Big Ten Conference? They're the ones that cover the Irish. They still got 2 years left on that deal. Why would they all of a sudden jump into the Big Ten bidding?
Dude,
folks,
I'm telling you.
Think about what we're talking about here. Even if it doesn't happen tomorrow, it's happening.
Yes. You
can get your head around it. It's going to happen. They're not going to the freaking ACC like that guy said. The reporter's like, well, if they go anywhere, it'll be the ACC. I'm like, you're out of your fucking mind. Come on. So here's the deal. No matter, and you've got guys like, okay, so the same thing. You've got these knuckleheads up in Oregon. There's some knucklehead columnist up in Eugene, Oregon, that's telling everybody how the Pac-10 is fine. They're not going anywhere, that they're going to hold on.
Oh, dude, that's not even funny that's funny to me. But what's funnier is when people are like, well, the Big 12's fine. We got Baylor. We got Texas Tech. We're good. Like, what? I'm sorry.
Well, and that's what I was going to tell you today. That's what I was getting ready to say is, folks, the problems that just came today, everybody thought the ACC was in trouble. The ACC just got a reprieve from the governor. A reprieve from the governor. That 14 years left on that damn deal that they've got with the ACC that was paying them like $12 million. It was going to force Clemson and them to leave, pay their $300 million to get out of the deal. Is no more. And it makes sense to me why. It's not necessarily no more, but they're saying that they're going to work with the ACC and rework the deal so that they don't lose the entire thing, which makes sense if you're at ESPN. But ESPN is dirty. Straight dirty.
Bro, let me tell y'all something right now.
Dirty.
And we kind of talk too much about other stuff. We can get another video on that ACC stuff because we're at 7 minutes in and we talk nothing about Notre Dame. So this is another Notre Dame video. That. But listen here. Let me tell y'all something.
No, it's not about Notre Dame. It's not about Notre Dame. But what I was saying is you folks are freaking out on us about that stuff. And it's not like we're wrong. We're not wrong.
Listen, hold on. Let me jump into Notre Dame real quick. Let me tell y'all something. He said ESPN's dirty. We need to get rid of the ESPN and start the Hall of Fame network right now.
Yeah.
So
HOF
come on.
Media.
Follow us if you want to win.
If you want to win, follow us. Folks,
you want to follow Disney and all that bullcrap?
I think that the Big 12, where it was starting to look like the Big 12 was in a position of strength, they're not. They're not. If the ACC stays around and Clemson doesn't have to move, then what's the next logical place? If the SEC suddenly feels like they have to do something because the Big Ten is about to get the Irish, or they're about to jump and grab Washington, Oregon, Stanford, even any of them, if they will be preemptive, they will. They did it last year. They wanted to be the first ones to 16. They're not going to want to be second to 20 or 24. If they start feeling like it's going to happen, believe me,
Jason,
they will do it. And who's next
like,
in line?
Do you
Who are
feel
they
like
going to go
this
after?
is a numbers game, though? Do you feel like this is a numbers game?
Absolutely.
Like, bro,
Yes,
SEC
it's an
is
arms
dominated
race.
Just
Brother,
straight
it's
up.
an arms
You
race.
think so?
Yes, and right now, the Big Ten, they're going to pay their guys more. The SEC is paying $75 million. They're looking at $100.
Yeah, maybe it is.
It's an
but
arms
the one
race.
thing about the SEC is they dominate, bro.
I'm not saying it should be all about money either. Here's the thing. I hate this for just like everybody else does. But here's what I want to say. Here's the one thing that I do want to say. I know we're getting close on time here. What I'm going to tell everybody is this. Everybody calm the hell down, okay? Because what's going to happen is you're going to end up with two conferences. This is going to happen. We might as well just let it go, okay? There's nothing you can do to stop it. Calm the hell down. So what's going to happen, though, is because they're going to be coast-to-coast conferences, it's going to get regionalized again within the conference. It's got to. They're going to have divisions just like they do in the NFL.
Yeah.
And you're going to have your,
It'll be the same
you're
thing.
going to have your leagues back.
Same
You're
poop,
going to have your old
different
leagues
toilet.
Right. Yes.
That's what it's going to be.
I love that. That's great. That's great. I think we can end it right there. Same shit, different toilet. Here we go. Folks, nobody's safe on this show.
Nobody's safe.
And you fans, we love you, but come on, man.
Come on, man.
Don't bust my chops like
No,
that.
that's an ESPN
Like
line.
I'm just
Nobody's
lying
safe.
to like I'm just lying to you. Come on, you know better.
Come on now.
You know better. Hey, nobody's safe on this show. We're going to tell it like it is. When we hear something, we're going to talk to you. And sometimes we're going to throw an opinion out there, but it's never going to be an opinion based on, I think it's going to be like this. That's not what we do.
Ain't no two ways
not what
about
we
it. That ain't what we do.
That's not what we do.
Ain't who we are.
We're both journalists. We both know what we're talking about. We both have people that we talk to. You know, you'll see that as time goes on. But listen, we're gonna be straight with you guys. We're gonna be straight with you guys. Relax. But hey, right now, no matter how it goes, it's all gonna get broken up by way of the money and all that other crap. But if you think about it, you're better off just to allow it to happen. Let them break up into two conferences, and then you're gonna regionalize again anyway. It's just going to be how it is. It's not going to change. Then you'll go back to it'll be Oklahoma playing Oklahoma State again, Texas and all them, and they're every once in a while they'll play Alabama and all them.
That is great insight.
It'll actually make it better.
No, that sounds good to me. That's good stuff. You heard it
All
here
right, guys.
first, people. Nobody's safe.
Heard it here first. Nobody's safe. Have a good night, everybody. Nope.